starts off. Volcanic Island, Bobble, Bobble.
Adam on the right with Delver, Herman on the left with Energy. Mishra's Bobble took a look.
Yep, drop.
There you go.
Okay. Results.
I'll pass the turn.
Drop.
Okay, Guide of Souls is the first creature of the game. This card's pretty good. Kind of the energy engine of this deck. Along with Ant Raptor, card that got banned in Modern. Herman's been running this Jeskai energy deck for the last couple of weeks. It's looked pretty impressive. You've been hanging out with us on stream. You've seen it go all the way to the finals of the 90s MTG Open a couple of weeks ago. Impressing everyone. All those matches are up on our YouTube channel, of course.
Brainstorm.
Okay. I will get it.
Mockingbird on the stack, going to attempt to copy Guide of Souls, potentially. Brainstorm in response to that. Double Guide of Souls can get it out of hand very quickly.
Results. Yep.
All right, Herman's going to get an energy here. And gain a life.
Combat?
Yep.
Attack one.
One.
And then I will ponder.
Yeah, results.
All right, Ponder resolves now. So 2 copies of Guide of Souls on Herman's side. Ponder shuffle now.
And pass the turn.
Crack at the end of your turn to 18.
Mr. Rainforest gets cracked here on Adam's side. Might be a Surveil on end step. Nope, just a Volcanic Island. Okay.
The Mockingbird is still blue, right?
No, it's just a complete copy of the card.
Oh wow, so it's white now.
It's white, and it is a flyer. But it's gains flying and a bird. So it's a bird human cleric, and it has flying.
Yeah.
All right. Mockingbird is a Guide of Souls, but it's a bird and it has flying.
Drop.
I'm a fan of Mockingbird. I like this card. Delver of Secrets plus a Wasteland.
Chain Lightning. Mockingbird.
Chain Lightning now on the Mockingbird, which is, of course, a copy of Guide of Souls. It's gone.
Waste your Tundra.
That was a pretty good turn for Adam, actually.
And then I will pass the turn.
3 cards?
3.
3 cards in Adam's hand. All right, Herman found another land drop. Basic this time. Voice of Victory.
Results?
Yep.
Gain life, gain energy.
Yep.
And then I'll interact with
Well, Voice of Victory is in. Force of Phil is here, everybody. Says, I've always, myself included, seen energy counters with the Pokemon water energy rather than the electric that more closely resembles an energy counter. Is there an optimal energy counter to use from the Pokemon trading card game? You know what, Force of Phil? I'm glad you asked.
Shuffle.
Should go into play. Or not in play, into my hand. Into my hand. Nadu is gone. Untap. Draw return. I'll pass the
Damn it, I had an energy counter on my desk a moment ago.
4 non-triggers. 1 cameo into my hand.
Pass turn.
Well, anyway, the energy token from Fallout is the one you're supposed to use.
Yeah.
Here's a Johnny. And after the bolt on Voice of Victory, this is another threat.
And go to combat.
Yep.
I'll attack and jump it.
Okay, so I take 3.
Take 3. And
Adam takes 3. MH3 Tribal doing work, says Force of Phil.
Draw.
Turn. I will.
Traz, thank you for the resub. 27 months. Another wonderful month of Legacy. Glad to see no Oops or Reanimator currently on screen, says Traz. Traz very happy with how the stream is going. So far. Things could change next round.
reset the artifact.
I will pass turn.
3 cards.
Yep.
5. Brainstorm.
Nanahara says, thank you for this fantastic channel. Thank you. Thank you for being here.
I'll have the Shuko and the cameo.
Reviews are coming in, folks. The channel's fantastic.
1, 2.
Ocelot Pride. Card's good.
Results. Yep.
MTG draw 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Results.
Trigger transform the cameo. Uptick the cameo.
Force of Phil asking the right question. What's the correct way to display a graveyard? I think neither player is doing it correctly.
2, which will and then
That was an Endwalker. Wasteland now. Target the untapped Volk. Brainstorm. Could potentially set up a Delver flip.
brainstorm.
These 2 back on top.
2 brainstorms and
Yeah.
play on Sure. Do you want to remember the 2 Force of Will? Yeah, I'm good.
Cat token coming into the red zone.
If that dies, this flips.
Yeah.
If it dies, a Johnny flips.
Yeah, I'll just take 2.
Yep.
That just sounds terrible.
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah, a Johnny flipped over is pretty terrible in that it's really powerful. So accepting the damage from the cat token here.
Yep.
Making a cat token on end step, gaining a life.
Untap. Upkeep.
Yep.
Jump.
Herman has that 3 energy, which could end up mattering. The Guide of Souls could power somebody up on the next turn.
3 for 3.
Fly.
All right, well. The Guide of Souls blocked the Dragon's Rage Channeler. Now it looks like we're about to see Murktide. Could we have prevented the Dragon's Rage Channeler attack here? That might have been a misplay. Oh yeah, we're scooping it up. Maybe Adam didn't care, was going to concede. The Jeskai deck Tends to put a whole bunch of creatures on the battlefield. Now Adam will be on the play.
Hard to come by. Alright, good luck.
You too. I will keep.
I'll keep.
I'll start us off.
Yep.
Delver.
Sure.
Pass turn.
All right, turn 1 Delver, hoping to flip it.
Yeah.
I think because Audrey wanted the normal cards because he runs that artist. I got his cards.
Looks like a Voice of Victory was in the mix there. No Delver flip again. Someone's coughing in the background. Don't worry, we removed them from the venue. Here's on the Delver. Force of Will, pitching Mockingbird, it looked like. Delver countered. Wasteland here. If Adam could flip this Delver, we're in great shape. If you're rooting for Delver, that is.
Combat.
No flip. No flip. Now Dragon's Rage Channeler. Force pitching Brainstorm on that. Herman understands we need to stop these 3-power flyers. Slow down the clock. Stumbling on mana a bit.
Play Bobble. I'll Bobble you.
Okay, bobbling Herman. Could potentially have set up the Delver flip with the bobble, but... Okay, we are doing that. Unholy Heat revealed the Delver flips.
Move to combat.
I'm unclear of the timing of all that, but... Insect Elaboration coming in. Dragon's Rage Channeler, another potential 3-power flyer. I think we have Delirium. Nothing going on for Herman here.
Not the bigger.
Brainstorm trigger.
Response outside swords.
Results.
Okay, Swords remove the Insect Elaboration. That's a good start for Herman.
Pin it.
Yep.
And then draw 3.
Sure, those triggers are solved, and then I'll get 2 triggers.
Surveilled away a Wasteland. Now drawing off the Brainstorm. Definitely have Delirium now.
Move to combat. Attack for 3. Then I will pass turn.
Draw 2 cards from me, I have 1 ring.
All right, looks like Herman found an island. We're okay.
Also, you should have no more mana.
Here results.
These are the treasures. I don't
Untap. Upkeep. Drop.
Yep.
How many cards in hand?
3.
I'll attempt on Holy Heat. Okay, move to combat.
Unholy Heat takes out the Voice of Victory.
Then attack for 3.
Phil pointing out the exile underneath the library. Yeah, that might actually be a violation. Not even kidding. Like, if this was comp Ariel, I don't think you could do that.
Results.
That might be an actual violation.
move to combat.
Don't do that, everybody. I'm not, but if I was a judge, I would tell the player, please move that.
Press down is solved.
Combat. Attack and cameo. Sure. You got 2.
Take, then you take 1.
Yep.
All right, another Voice of Victory is in.
I'll just do pass turn.
Yeah, the stuff tucked under the library is a little iffy for me.
Ponder. Trigger.
Let's grand.
3.
We've seen some of the Brazen Borrower stuck into the library like a commander in the command zone to represent on an adventure. That is a major violation.
So on top, like so.
Okay. And then draw that one.
Force of Phil analyzing everything going on in the chat, by the way.
Turn up.
And I mean everything. Herman at 4 life, not going to survive many more hits from this Dragon's Rage Channeler.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yep.
Go to combat.
Nice.
Attack, make 2 guys, gain 2 more life.
Yep.
Drop.
Halia, Guided by Light.
Take 3.
Yep.
Before I bother shuffling.
Look at Herman's token game, though, folks. Look at that. Do you even try?
Upbeat, drop.
Yep.
I'll attack.
Some of you just don't even try.
Fetch.
Yep.
Chain lightning. Trigger.
Chain Lightning. I guess it's to the face? Yep. All right, then a Lightning Bolt. That ends the game. Moving on to game 3. So we've seen a couple of Edge of Eternity cards on today's stream and on our recent streams. What Edge of Eternity cards are you seeing the most out there in the Legacy Wild? And if you're playing other formats like Modern, obviously Standard seeing some Edge of Eternity cards. But if you're seeing some Edge of Eternity cards in Legacy, what cards are you seeing a lot? I assume people are seeing Tezzeret. What else? What are you testing, chat? Does everybody watching know what Edge of Eternities is? Does anybody have any questions about that before we continue the conversation?
Which one will we roll it?
Multiple base.
Days on Delver of Secrets. It's gone.
Pass turn.
It's everybody's favorite dad.
But by the way, was that tempo?
Oh, all right.
A little bit of tempo. A little pizzazz.
Yeah, Modern and Legacy seeing the blue-red warp for 1. Starfield Shepherd is a card we might be seeing a bit around. I've seen that card talked about for sure. Meticulous Archive, Surveil. People get upset when I point this out, but Legacy isn't a slow, it moves at a glacial pace, folks. Slow flux right now. I told this story on a recent stream about how I was hanging out with some Magic folk, and someone told me that Reanimator decks have cut Bowmaster and Murktide now, and I almost fainted because those cards were on the watch list. But couple of Edge cards seeing a little bit of play. It takes cards like Malevolent Rumble a little bit of time to catch on. The metagame over the next couple of weeks will continue reacting and adapting, and I'm looking forward to seeing how it plays out.
Yeah.
And by the way, folks, I've been testing some cards that are not on MTGO, and some of them are kind of crazy.
Second main phase.
Untap. Upkeep. Drop.
Play Mystery Voice Return. Have a few prismatic ending cameo.
Ponder.
Here's a ponder for Adam.
Your sword still flat
Put these two back on top. Like so. This one. Play Bobble. Bobble you.
Yeah, it's an
Yep.
passive slide.
I'll pass the turn.
See some takes on social media too about how like when's Eternal Weekend in like 3 or 4 months or something, and they're like, yeah, I guess the metagame's settled. I'll start testing and figure out my 15th sideboard card. We have a lot of time, folks. Don't get too comfortable with your sideboard yet. They're like ready to submit their deck list tomorrow. I got my Eternal Weekend deck all figured out. These people are crazy, Jeff.
4 cards in hand or 5?
5 cards in hand for Herman. Yes, you can find Force of Phil's list in our Discord server. Make a post in there. Someone will help you find it. And by someone, I mean me later, probably. It's just me in the Discord. It's really just me and a bunch of bots, sadly. There's Ocelot Pride.
Yeah, where's off? Okay, untap. Upkeep. Draw.
At Eternal Weekend this year, I'm going to play Reanimator Mirror 6 rounds in a row. We have a lot of time, folks. Everybody relax.
Plague on the untap. Draw for turn.
That's fine.
Brainstorm.
Here's a Brainstorm.
1, 2, 3.
AP, absolutely right. I played 2 games of Legacy in 6 months. I know exactly what cards I will need at Eternal Weekend. Exactly.
I'm going to minus the Teferi on my own Nadu.
These people have already locked in their list. It's like
Bounce the Nadu.
they're ready to hit submit right now.
With these 2 back on top.
It's like 3 months away. Even if there weren't new sets coming out, it's still like there's a lot of time, folks.
Pass turn.
That's fine.
Wasteland on the drop. No creatures on either side of the battlefield. Game 3, both players at high life totals. This is getting grindy.
Blue secrets.
There's a Delver.
Pass turn.
I see some creatures in Herman's hand and a Swords to Plowshares, it looks like. There's Guide of Souls.
There's us.
And Mockingbird.
Uptick Teferi. Pass another halfway.
Following up with a Mockingbird. This could get out of hand quickly.
Plague on off the Cavern.
Adam's going to fetch in response.
That's fine. I'll take two.
You can target my creatures at bottom.
Yeah. I can copy anything for that mana value. Sure.
Okay, Unholy Heat on the Guide of Souls in response to the Mockingbird. Makes sense.
It's actually expired from
I'll have it copy nothing.
Yeah.
So it's just a 1/1?
This is a 1/1 flyer.
Okay.
Go ahead.
All right, it's just a 1/1 flyer.
Drop.
Go ahead.
GG's. This deck grinds surprisingly well.
I will pass turn.
Flojo can't find the deck list in Discord. Flojo, maybe have your grandson take a look at it. Maybe they could help you find it or something.
Untap. Upkeep.
12 really good
Draw.
wizards that saw me draw.
Is your computer on?
DRC.
Here's Dragon's Rage Channeler.
Not really for the tempo.
Is this live? Yeah, AP asking the right question. Are we live right now? Wasteland on the Volk. Adam's got 2 creatures, though. Potentially 3 power flyers.
This is what I brought in, I guess.
Bolt on top. Okay. Well, we're going to start taking big chunks out of Herman's life total, it looks like.
Attack for 6.
Herman did have a swords in hand, I thought.
I'll store it first.
Most people on any kind of Nadu deck.
Force pitching Days on the swords. It's countered.
I think it's a really good card.
Especially with how many cameos.
Yeah, Mr. Good.
Yeah, it's really good against it.
I'm not wasting.
Yeah, Herman has another swords. It looks like we're about to fire that off now. Dragon's Rage Channeler will be hit. It should be exiled.
Pass turn.
Passing it back. The Mockingbird is just a 1/1 flyer. Just passing it back. Insect Liberation will continue attacking, it seems. Another Dragon's Rage Channeler. Voice of Victory is not too bad. This card's pretty good. Another one that's taking some time to catch on in Legacy. I feel like it feels like almost the last 2-3 weeks I'm just starting to see that card a lot more now. Like people have finally decided to use it.
The land for turn. No pass turn.
Traz with some time travel stuff going on with the stream. We're not really sure if we're live. If you're watching this later on YouTube, it's not live, right? So this channel is very complicated.
Combat. Attack.
20
Yep.
minutes.
Two guys. Gain two life.
Yep.
Coffee or something.
For three.
Yeah.
I'm going.
Halia, Guided by Light, makes another appearance.
Draw a card.
Yep.
And
Drop.
yep.
Herman with the Warrior tokens.
Yep. 6/6.
Fetch.
Yep.
It's like a name.
Two bolts.
Yep.
One-sided Monarch, yeah. Voice of Victory made those tokens. Well, double bolts, and that is the match. Adam gets it. GG's. The mobilize mechanic was clearly a mistake. Thanks a lot, Wizards. We love it.